Any moment from now, I can die because my life is under threat. They want to kill me. They want to obliterate me. They want to eradicate me. They want to kill me for saying certain things, for revealing certain information. And I repeat, my life is under threat. They want to expiate me. They want to obliterate my life. But also, you are under threat. They want to kill you. They want to obliterate your family. Every individual here, we are under siege. The difference is, do you see it? Do you realize? Or do you understand? Do you even see? Do you even sense the war around you? We are under siege. They want to obliterate all of us. It's not a coincidence that every day in South Africa, one woman gets raped. Every day in South Africa, a single man will be killed. And every 22 minutes, South African stats tells us that every 22 minutes a car gets stolen in South Africa. One way or the other, you are fighting. Or the other. In other words, one way or the other, you are in a battle. Voluntarily or involuntarily, you are in a fight of something. Well, let me tell you something. If you are not fighting the gender-based violence where women accuse men of being violent against them, something that also is not factual, because statistics tells us that actually people who died more than the other, it is actually men over women. But when a woman dies, it is always a big thing. But nevertheless, if you are not caught in the battle where you are fighting gender-based violence, then you are caught in a battle where you are fighting racism. Black versus white people. White people trying to impose their supremacy. You're fighting financial segregation. You're fighting geographical segregation. If you are not fighting that, then you are fighting. You're probably fighting your church supremacy. My church is better than your church. My religion is superior than your religion. One way or the other, you are caught in a fight, and you are fighting something, or you are fighting for something. But all of us here, we are fighting. And if you're not fighting that, if you are a white person, you are fighting for a white supremacy over other people. We are the original white people, and you are the inferior white people. One way or the other, you're fighting. And if you black people, if you are a black person, then you're fighting what we call it a black supremacy. My tribe is better than your tribe. My country is better than your country. We have a better economy than your country. You are inferior. So one way or the other, if it's not gender-based violence, it's racism. If it's not racism, then it is what? Church supremacy. If it's not church supremacy, it is what? People are fighting within their tribes. People are fighting, white people are fighting other white people, black people are fighting other black people. But if you're not fighting that, then you are in trouble. You're fighting relationship breakup, and after relationship breakups, others decide and choose no longer to date people of a different gender. Now they date people of a same sex gender, and after that, you are now caught in a fight where you are fighting for the right for the LGBTQI community. One way or the other, you are fighting on something. It is as if like there is a somewhere, a somehow where you are fighting, and if you are not fighting all of that, then there is war inside your church. The other church thinks, the other church leaders think they are better than these ones, and there is better doctrines and there is better religion within the same church. So wait a minute, we're not resting here, we're fighting, and the fight is ongoing. So if you're not fighting the church wars, then you are fighting. It is home where you're fighting for relevancy. They are not treating you the way they should treat you. So if you're not fighting at church, you're fighting at home. If you're not fighting at home, you're fighting at work. If you're not fighting at work, you're fighting in the pitch. My football team is better than your football team. We're better. We won this trophy. You didn't win this trophy. We played better. We did not play better. One way or the other, every individual has a fight, and the problem is we never choose to fight this battle. It is as if someone decided to design these things for us, and we don't choose whether we want to fight or not, because we are born in the fight, raised in the fight, and therefore we are bound to fight. The problem is, what's the price? Why are we fighting? What is it that we fight for? Why? What's the end goal? What's the outcome of this thing? Who has predetermined this fight? Because surely there is an intelligent being. It's another thing, or it's a one way to ask whether this intelligence is holy or not. But the bottom line is that there is another intelligent being, intelligent than us, that has divided us and created fight for us. We, instead of focusing on uplifting humanity, holding one another, growing, becoming a better churchmate, becoming a better neighbors, but instead we fight. By the way, I forgot to mention, if you are not fighting, then your church supremacy, your religion supremacy, your family quarrels, then you're fighting the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? This neighbor thinks is better than this one. You know, we ask this and he does this, he opens radio at night. So you're fighting. There's no time to rest. We're fighting. If you're not fighting that at work, you're fighting. It is as if somebody designed it to keep humanity away from our potential and give us this fight, so we should continue to be destructive against one another. But until when? When shall we get enough of this? When shall we get tired of this? Until when? Until when shall we continue fight battles that we don't belong? They don't belong to us. Until when? Until when? South Africa, we are under siege here.